Hey folks, Peter here, back with another electric football video. If you remember in the last one, we took one of our players here, put him on a base, and tweaked him for speed. What we're going to do today is we're going to see if we can't take that same base and actually tweak it for strength. So just once again, little test line there. All right for speed. This isn't the most perfect board. I do have some other boards. I might swap one of those out down the road, but for now, let's keep it consistent with one board so we know what plays how, where. So we're going to take this base here. I did make this blocking pad that weighs just about 8 grams. This guy here weighs 2.1. Definite mismatch. This one's a little bit too strong for us right now, but little creative idea that I had, which I thought it turned out pretty well. So we're going to take this guy here, and as you can see on the bottom, we have a couple steel BBs and some putty, giving them some extra weight. Let me go ahead and weigh that real quick. Here, we'll put the scale on the board there. Not that you'll be able to read the number. Exactly 4 grams on this guy. So we're just going to kind of test right around the 50 here, right on the numbers. See if we can't get this player that weighs half as much as this one to kind of hold its own spot or push it back. At the very least, we'd want it to hold, but we'll see what happens here. So right off the bat, this guy's winning. I'll run that again here. Just straight pushing him around. Again, this base was tweaked for speed very quickly, so that plays into it. Here's one thing we can do right off the bat to kind of strengthen it up a little bit. I found if you take your pliers, those smooth pliers from that last video, we're going to take these back prongs, and instead of having them straight up, I'm going to tilt back and slide it off again. There we go. See how curved those are now? Curve towards the back. Let's just see, just from doing that, let's see how this runs here, huh? Still losing ground. Both ways losing ground there. So I'm going to go ahead and take these front prongs, do the same thing there. Just grab them, kind of curl them towards the back. Don't want to get too crazy with it. As you can see, one kind of grabbed a little bit too much there. So we're going to try to clean that up a little bit here. Yeah, we'll grab our needle nose pliers now and flip and see if we can't get these all a little more consistent. Say that's actually fairly decent right there. Decent, not perfect. Once again, we are just kind of going over some stuff real quick here. Line them up. Holding now. Now we're holding. Let's run that one again. Good hold. He breaks free, obviously. That's going to happen here. Run it this way. Still getting pushed back, but not as bad. Not as bad there. So one thing I am going to try here with this base here, just for fun, is actually, you know what? Let me take another base here. So here we are back with another base. This one I have similarly been tweaking, messing around with. And what I've done on this one, if you can't fully tell there, so I've taken some straight end clippers here and clipped the ends of each of the prongs off so they're flat. These flat prongs are now going to make more contact with the board, and the back ones are curled, the front ones are not. but let's see what kind of resistance we're going to get there. Not too much. I think what we need to be doing is curling all of the prongs towards the back. A little bit of hold there. But here, we'll just go ahead and real quick and take these front prongs. Whoop, wrong pliers. Make sure you grab the right ones. We're just going to curl those front prongs towards the back. Just grabbing them here. Try to pull it straight away from the base if you can. And then once again, I've got one that kind of went wild on me there. Which, that's fine, that happens. Turn this base around a little bit. Decent uniformity. Let's go around this spot again. That's some good holding there. Let's run it this way. That's some pretty good strength, especially for, this guy weighs half as much as this guy. If we were to run just the bases, let's try this real quick. So now we're running just the bases. This one's still a little bit heavier. Actually, let's weigh this again. Okay, 2.5 here with the figure on this one. 2.1. So now that the weight's a little more even here, let's see what we got. So now we're pushing. Now we're pushing. Run it this way too. Still pushing. One thing you can do to keep your players in line, no pun intended there, just put some magnets down. There are other things you can use, but this will essentially keep them in a straight line. A lot quieter too. Those magnets are definitely eating up the vibrations, that's for sure. Run it this way. And as you can see, this player now matched with a similarly weighted opponent, holding ground and actually pushing back. That's pretty cool. Now, most leagues are going to have a weight limit of 4 grams. So this is a good example of the weight of a league player versus someone that I have not added weight to yet. You start adding paint and sculpting, you know, you can kind of fill out the features, maybe make the legs a little bit thicker, make the arms a little bit bigger, little neck cushion on there, whatever that one's called, neck pad. And especially like this chest here. Do you see that big divot in the chest? You start filling this out here, and then you can get up to 4 grams pretty easily. But I'd say that's pretty good right there. Just flat on the prongs. See how those are all flat? They're essentially functioning as just one prong per side there, per quarter, I guess. Flatten them out. Got that curl towards the back. And that's just a quick overview of how you can tweak for strength. I think that's going to do it for this video though. Hopefully you enjoyed watching this. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll try my best to answer them. I'm not the expert in this field, but I just figured I'd spread the word and expose electric football. I think people might enjoy it. So go online, look up the electric football boards, get yourself one, get some basic players, some basic bases, tutorgames.com, pretty good place to look. And just have fun playing with it. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to leave a comment down below, like the video, subscribe, share, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good night.